Okay guys, I've put out a lot of videos, but this one with this Town Hall 12 strategy is wicked, and you should watch this video, mainly because you're gonna learn something, and it's, wow, yeah, incredible. I don't even need to say anything more, man. Let's freaking go. What is up, fam? Welcome back to War's channel, where you are hanging out with your War Doctor as we learn how to get better here in Clash of Clans. We are hanging out over here in my clan, Hellwhore. We are in all Town Hall 12 clans, so if you are a Town Hall 12 looking for some epic exposures to some great attacks, some great people, get your booties over here. Let's go clash together. You guys are here to see attacks. We are looking at today the Quadquake Hog attack strategy, guys. It is so freaking wicked, and I can't wait to show you guys what attacks I am laying down here in War. Before we do that though, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, guys. Show some love to the channel, and you know, get that look, I promise you guys. So now that we got that out of the way, let's jump right into these attacks and give you guys a basic understanding on how to get bases done. Alright fam, first attack I have for you guys sits right in front of you, and I want you guys to pay attention to the composition I have laid out in front of you for Quake spells, guys. I'm only using 2 heal spells for the hog portion, but what I'm betting a lot of money on here is that my queen gets nice and deep into this base, and she gets wickedly deep. So we're going to be showing that off here. Most important part of the attack is creating that funnel. Funnel is key here, guys. Funnel is key because we want that queen to push right in. This is definitely a queen charge that is just so wicked. And so how are we going to do it? We're going to be pushing it at that south side. See that infernal tower there? Just at that cannon, we'll be dropping our wall wrecker king there to help the funnel, along with that P.E.K.K.A. We have wizards for the cleanup and a couple rages to assist the queen in her epic destruction. So now that we got that out of the way, guys, let's push right in and give you a basic understanding on how this attack works. We have 2 of these strategies here from myself as I'm showing this attack strategy and how strong it is indeed. P.E.K.K.A. is going in. You see the king up there creating the funnel as well. You guys can notice what's being narrowed down so the queen can make her way right into that compartment. Wall wrecker is down, pushing up in towards that queen right there. Obviously, if you guys know anything, factors you have to consider when pushing this attack in, queen on queen action has to take place. We have to do a queen swap, and we have to take down the CC. Those are key elements to making this attack successful. Now, here goes those earthquake spells, guys. Notice how much value they grab, pushing the queen through that entire south compartment, really giving access to practically everything that is important in this attack here. Out from the CC does indeed pop a hound, which is kind of the worst thing you want to see for the queen to be taking on. But guys, don't think that's a bad thing, because the queen takes it down pretty quickly, especially if she's under rage. Notice here, when the hound pops, guys, something to also keep in mind is to toss a minion in there to help take down some of those pups, or even a wizard. I didn't need to do that because if you notice, it was mainly attached to something in front of the queen so that pups didn't have to spread onto the healers. So as we push forward, guys, notice here comes the hogs. I've taken down the entire south compartment by myself. Hogs are coming up. They're spread all throughout that east side or west side of this base here, dropping in my first heal. Her steal is down. Notice the queen's not taking any damage right now as she's practically sitting alone, so I'm saving that rage and gonna be utilizing it here on the hogs as they push up towards that Giga Tesla, guys. Giga Tesla is now gonna be popping very shortly. Main thing here is making sure you get down that those wizards nice and early so that the Giga Tesla opens up so the hogs attach to it by the time they get there. Notice here, guys, I misdropped a heal actually, and notice I only had 2 heals in this whole thing, so that could be very detrimental. But because my queen took down so much of this base, hogs really didn't have a lot of work to do, so it worked out in my favor. Queen walking up, taking down that last infernal tower. Very few defenses left on the board. These wizards are down nice and early, ensuring we don't look at a time fail, guys. And there it is. Still plenty of hogs up. They're going to be taking down that east side of the base. Queen's working her way over there. Yeah, it's just clean up from here, guys. Beautiful stuff. Something else to consider before we push forward, I'll kind of slow it down here, is when your queen walk hits down to about 1 minute and 50 seconds left, that's when you need to start your hogs. Anything past that, you'll notice a time fail is very, very close. So 1 minute and 50 seconds is the time you got to think about when pushing in that the hog, the second portion, the second phase of this attack. Composition sits right in front of you guys. Let's jump in and show you just one more of these strategies and show you how strong it is. All right, fam, so here is the second attack. and it's the same attack strategy, guys. Only thing different here is I don't have 2 loons, I have 1 loon. That is really the only difference, adding a hog to the composition. You guys notice right there, where is the queen? She's on the opposite side of around the 3 o'clock side, which is where I'm gonna bring my queen. But I noticed that if I can really take down all that center portion around the eagle, I can push up and grab that queen for sure, and that's exactly what happens, guys. So again, creating the funnel with a P.E.K.K.A. and a king. King's gonna be doing a king swap there at the south-ish with that other king. You guys can see it down here. Now that you guys understand what's gonna be taking place, let's jump right into it and just kind of give you an explanation as we go forward. Notice this, the king's I'm gonna be pushing down towards the south. P.E.K.K.A. is up there on the north, creating that funnel. Now here it goes. Queen's gonna be dropped. Right after that is the wall wrecker. I'm saving the healers, waiting for the air defense to go down, and that really took a little bit longer than I had anticipated. You guys notice I dropped my healers in a little farther back than I had hoped for. Now that the wall wrecker's pushing into this, I'm dropping my quakes, exposing that entire cinder, and notice just how much, like seriously, how much value that queen could walk in and grab. Out of the CC I'm using, guys, is 2 ice golems and 2 loons. The whole purpose of them is to go in, freeze as much value, and also those loons there to pick off any air mines that might obstruct those healers as they push forward. Out from the CC does indeed pop a baby dragon and an ice golem and a witch, guys. That's nothing the queen can't handle practically by herself, especially with a good, well-placed poison, which is exactly what happened there. So now that we're moving forward, notice I'm coming up on that 1 minute and 50-second time frame. I think it's a little bit different here in a a replay, but yes, at 1 minute and 50 seconds I pushed in my hogs. I literally watched the clock, and exactly at 1 minute and 50 seconds hogs go down, and that's when I know I'm not going to look at a time fill. Hogs going in up there on the north, pushing forward. Remember, I only have 2 heals, so I got to be very, very particular as to where I place them, saving them for just a bit. Now I noticed I took down the bomb tower, so let's get that heal down. Remember this, guys. Do not use your Warden's ability while you have a heal down on top of him. Remember, Warden's ability gives everything on the board unlimited amount of health for that X amount of time, so use that to your advantage. Notice I'm not placing a heal. I have the Warden's ability on standby, pushing through the Giga Tesla. Giga Tesla goes down like a beast he is. Notice, guys, the queen is still up, and she's still got max health, and she's still rolling through the space. I'm not sure what her intent there is to bang on a wall. Why are you doing that, queen? Sometimes, guys, you got to put your queen on check. Hogs are still plenty, man. I still have so many left on this board. It's beautiful stuff there. Hogs moving towards that last Infernal Tower. You guys notice there's so many hogs. Heal spell is keeping them alive at this point. Queen's just rolling through, picking off the last expo. We have 3 more defenses, guys. This was beautiful. Notice all the cleanup troops still down. Perfect timing. Like, remember, guys, get your... as soon as you drop your hogs, the second phase should be your wizards. Get those wizards down so we're not looking at time fill. I hope I give you guys a basic understanding on how this attack works, some tips, and some tricks to make sure that this attack, when you utilize it, is indeed successful. I think the biggest thing is how to know when to place your hogs down. And I'm telling you guys, if you do it at 1 minute and 50 seconds, you will not be wrong anytime. I promise you guys that. At least that's what I've learned in playing Clash of Clans, guys. So here is the composition that sits in front of you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's detailed video on this epic attack that you guys all need to be practicing. With that said, have a fantastic day, guys. Roar is out, and stay classy.